Hey guys, this is Mr. Timtastic with SturdyPine.com. We are here at EVO 2013 in wonderful Las Vegas, Nevada. We got CEO's own Jebailey. How's it going?
Pretty good, man. How about you?
Pretty good. Now, you entered a lot of games. Which games did you actually enter?
Cross Tekken, which I didn't wake up for, and I regret it because only 5 people showed up to that 8 a.m. pool. Injustice went 3-2. I wasn't happy about PS3. AE, I went 8-2, made it all the way to quarterfinals, and then Dive Kick, I'm still in. So yeah, 4 games. What else did I enter? Yeah, that's it. 4 games.
Didn't you enter Smash also?
Oh, I'm sorry. How did I forget? Yeah, I entered Smash. I went 2-2. I was happy. So I have fun with that game. I really enjoy it. So it's good to entertain them.
Knowing that you play multiple games, how did you train up for all these tournaments?
Most Dive Kick's an easy game. You just got to learn to play it and play to master it. Smash, I used to play a ton of. Street Fighter will always be my main tournament game. That's what I compete the most in. It's like riding a bike. If you're an old school player, you pick up everything just by playing with good players. So I get used to it. I just don't have time to practice anymore because of CEO. So.
And speaking about CEO, it's a 2-week turnaround from CEO to EVO. How do you stay in the FGC mindset from the end, or actually even from starting to plan CEO all the way through EVO?
You know, I'll be honest, and I've posted about this. I was really burnt out going into CEO. I was like, how much bigger can I grow this? You know, even though it's still relatively new. And I was like, I need a break, man. You know, I kind of want to quit out on top. And then the event happened, and I was just so overwhelmed with emotion of how successful it was. Financially, it did great. Everybody had a good time, which is what mattered the most. And having nearly 2,000 people, you know, being the first biggest major outside of EVO in history, it was overwhelming. Like, you know what? I love doing this. People appreciate it. Don't quit. Keep it going. And so I became even more confident with what I do as CEO. So I said, screw it. I booked next year a year in advance. I already announced the dates, June 27th and 29th in Orlando, Florida. And I wasn't burnt out. And then EVO, I kind of consider EVO my vacation. And actually, the first night I got here, Thursday night, I did not go out. I went to bed at 11 o'clock, woke up at 9 the next day. That was the first time I had genuine sleep since CEO. So I was burnt out. I came to EVO to recover, sorta, and it's been great so far.
And besides EVO, CEO has also attracted some of the world's best. How have you been able to help keep some of the international players, such as CN and a couple of the European players, staying in America to maybe level up?
I mean, that's their decision. I wish EVO was a little bit farther away, but it kind of worked out. I know the Chinese players like Dark Jawa, they stayed for 2 weeks. They came to CEO, like, we'll stay there, go. A lot of other players didn't know it was so close, so they didn't plan ahead. Like the Mad KOF guys from Korea, if they hadn't already booked their flights just to EVO, they would have came to CEO and stayed. So you know what? It might not be a bad idea if accidentally EVO was 1 week after CEO. I mean, that's the perfect 2 tournaments to level up, practice at CEO, get ready, then go to EVO and give it their all. So it's on the players. Some players had situations they couldn't go back home, so the community stepped up and helped them out. I did what I could physically do without, going out of my way completely. So it was easy, but the community's so great, man. People can come over. If they need help, we're here to help. So that's how it works.
And, a lot of people don't give you all the credit for helping some of the European players who were stranded after CEO. Can you talk quickly about that?
I mean, it's already been said. A couple guys that they were confused on their flights back because of visa issues, so they completely missed it. They were not about to spend $6,000 to fly back home. So we figured it out. We sent out a tweet call. Sherry Jennings sent it out. I retweeted. Utah guys stepped up because they were just at my event and they hung out with the same guys, Momi and MBR. Like, we'll take care of them. So I used my credit card because they didn't have any way to book a flight. Booked them a flight. They took care of them. They drove them here to EVO. Then they have their flights back home from their sponsors. So it was a team effort, community effort, and it worked out. But, we're helpful. I know if any of us went over to their country, because I'm actually Middle Eastern and European, Middle Eastern, the hospitality over there is insane. So we did what we could. They would do the same thing for us.
And since CEO has grown not just a tournament, but just an event, a spectacle, how do you come up with the ideas such as the wrestling themes over the past, and what can you do to top it?
I can't tell you that yet. I mean, honestly, I think this was the peak year for the production values, but there's ways to fix it. Like Fighter Mania, on paper, I thought it would be a really cheesy idea, but people loved it. which was great. I got a lot of great feedback how to improve that. Just, I got to get the scheduling down, make the finals feel a bit more prestigious, not go, okay, let's just throw top 16 and get it out, get it over with. Make it a lot bigger of a spectacle and focus on those finals. Because, I mean, that's so hard in a big tournament to get to that. So you got to respect the players and make them show people why they're so good at what they do and not just, throw it together last minute. But I have ideas here and there, and I watch everything, man. I'm a fan of life. I'm a fan of entertainment. I'm a fan of everything. I watch out for other people's mistakes. I learn from them. I make my own. I learn from them. So I just pay attention to everything. I'm probably the most humanly aware person on earth about what's going on. So I could probably tell you what's going on in Injustice without even looking right now. I learn ideas. A lot of people behind the scenes tell me stuff. And right away, I'm one of those, if I like it, I don't stop at making it happen. I'm like, okay, that's awesome. Let's do it. Like the steel cage, like, let's get a cage. And I kind of went cheap, got a dog kennel, but it worked out, man. I had the lighting and the TV design behind it. So I'll figure out how to top it, don't worry.
And you're also playing dive kick. Can you talk about having a character after your likeness?
It's been pretty awesome. Every time somebody's playing as me, I'm watching, I'm giving them tips and doing the poses after they win and stuff. I'm still in the tournament, actually. I had to go to dive, though. I don't trust my character just yet. If I make it to the finals, though, or top 8, I'll use them for sure. But it's awesome. It's an honor. It's always been a dream to be in a video game. A lot of people, they're entertained by me. So as long as I can make people laugh and smile, they can do whatever the hell they want with my likeness.
Okay. And today there was the announcement of the patches for Street Fighter.
Yep.
Can you talk about what you hope can be patched out and what you can expect, maybe who you want as a 5th character?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know much publicly, but I'm really excited for it. Street Fighter 4 is still my favorite game. It's still the most popular worldwide fighting game out today. There's no questioning it. Marvel's great, but it's not as international as Street Fighter 4. So I'm very happy for it. Only being $15, 5 characters, that's a steal. Some games charge you $5 just a character, but this will have content stages. So I don't see it bringing in a lot of new players, but a lot of guys that kind of disappeared over the last 2 years, they're coming back. Especially with the Rolento, I'm excited. In terms of what they can do with all the characters, as long as they buff everybody, it'll be great. I'm excited. I can't wait. It's not going to come out till 2014, but it's going to be big. I'm excited.
All right, so I want to thank you for your time and good luck in dive kick, and hopefully Jebailey wins it all.
I know. Thank
all
you,
right,
man.
thank you.
Take care, guys.
And Timtastic out.